Welcome to the Final Year Project, a limited series podcast featuring real conversations of the graduating class of MSc 2 Architecture OAU, recorded as we count down to the end of our final year. What's today's date, sir? Today is December 13th, and
like Friday the 13th.
It's today Friday. This is Saturday.
I'm just saying something else. Something random.
So we have Bolu.
DejiTheEngine.
Bolu 2. Bolu boy.
DejiTheEngine.
DejiTheEngine.
Bankole Bolu Atife Shalom. Ayo Deji.
Oh, you are calling your full government name?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not easy. Bankole. Go on.
It's true. Do you know that you are the one that your name means architect?
Yes. As I was born, my clan were builders.
Which clan?
Yes, now. Bankole Bolu Atife.
It's by Game of Thrones.
No, not really. Yeah. If you say so, sha. But honestly, the name Bankole, I think that's one of the driving forces too, sha. So far, so good. But Bankole is Bankole.
So, how many Bolus do we have in our class?
Me, you, that's all.
No. Mofe's name is Bolu.
No! It's not considered a Bolu Atife.
Bless's name is Bolu. Are you high?
No. No, I'm not high now. But okay, allow them, sha. I allow them. The third and fourth Bolus.
I think we have another one, but I'm not sure yet.
Mofe Bolu Atife or?
It's the one that is Bolu Atife.
That's cute.
So before Bolu interrupted, I'm supposed to introduce you. Then you will not say what you do for the people that will listen.
Okay.
So Bolu is in the studio with me. And now you can tell them what you do.
Alright, what up chat? What up everybody? I know you guys have missed me, sha. So by the way, yes, Bankole Bolu Atife Shalom. I'm Deji, and I'm a graduate architect who is currently serving in Abeokuta. And I finished from the prestigious Obafemi Awolowo University. ABT want to call one, architecture. What I also call architecture, but yeah.
Architecture.
Yeah, architecture. It was a lot. No. We saw a lot, but we are grateful to God.
Is that part of why you did not do MSc with us?
Bro, I think the MSc part is just the part that just deciding on just one freestyle. Is that why? One reason. There was just a lot to it. But I just wanted something different, a different environment, different experience. Architecture is not just, to me, from my own perspective, not just being under the same tutelage rather, and under the same, experiences from another angle, another person's point of view, a different environment, or what makes this environment different. It's more practical.
And did you get that from NYSC?
Well, so far so good, yeah. The experience has been, in terms of practice, that's been wonderful. I'm not going to lie. I've seen the opportunities to, venture into projects, seeing this is how, this is what, how to deal with different clients with different complexities, different clients with different attitude. You have this client that is Babalagbaja, they want to manage materials, but they still want the best from the architects. Nice on the architect's neck. You understand architecture is not just about just sitting in the studio and draw lines. What are you doing is cannot work. That's not.
Is it no job of contractor you are describing?
No, that's not basically a contractor's job. Do you know there are cases where in the real life setting an architect can come in different angles? You can be an architect to your client directly, and some people will see you as a direct contractor. So it depends on the context. You understand? So I want to pass it.
So which type of role have you been doing?
So I've been doing part-time job, project supervision, and Oh, okay.
And
I
if
did
and
see
if they
you.
want you now that okay, our boss,
Ah,
boss man, you be forming humble first.
I'm not. Oh, no, really residential dream. Maja,
Is it not you I saw in where? I
yeah.
shall saw you abroad, sha. Is
Eh?
it Cote d'Ivoire?
Amen, no. Amen, you. And I don't push me go another experience. I don't mind you. I don't mind. I honestly don't mind. Wait, but
I
for
saw you. You were not in Nigeria, sha.
was it me?
Oh my God.
Oh, was it DejiTheEngine?
Oh my God.
Oh, I think no, it was just a very short trip. Like some of my guys, just
You are balling, no.
how is that bowling?
You
How is that bowling?
are
African
balling,
country,
sir.
man.
I'll just be seeing you everywhere. I'll be like, huh. Even that time during BSc, you are just always up and down.
But I really like for you. Like, what do you mean by that? Like, what do you mean I was always up and down?
You are always shy outside.
Outside? Was I?
Oh my God.
Was I? Oh God.
Okay, you want to tell me even this night you are still not going out?
I'm gonna buy food in maintenance now. See me need journey. Kids my job.
I've heard it. Okay, so this you've not listened to anyone, have you?
No, I
Yet?
haven't.
Okay. So the way this will go is that I'll ask you some questions.
Okay.
Answer as honestly as you can.
Honestly.
Mm.
They put me for once to be a millionaire. Look.
Hot seat.
Eh? When I shall give me money after.
Okay, so now that we know who you are and what you do,
Okay.
I'll ask you what made you pick architecture and why did you pick it?
What made me pick architecture and why did I pick it? I'm sorry, I have to process it at first. What made me pick architecture was during my early days when I was in secondary school. I won't lie to you, I've always loved drawing, like art in general. But there were sides to it that there wasn't this very good recognition for artists back then, and I was not wide with my knowledge. But the little I knew that, but I didn't just want to stay in a space where I'll be too, I won't say jovial with things because life was already getting serious for me at a very young age, and I think that's kind of confident. So I was already looking at what are the options, what are the possible options of things that I know I can fall in love with that will be in line with that. Because there was a lot of you cannot be and artists don't make money.
You're making noise with this one.
More than they give us buzz water for this podcast.
So don't worry, we'll buy next time.
With small Casamigos. But I know vex. So sorry. Let me just track back. So basically what I was saying is that inspired and drive me towards and back then I always wondered when I look at buildings and I look at landscape in general, there's this beauty that comes out of looking at a building that is well built. Like it might not need to be elaborate, it might not need to be, but when you look at the environment, it's somebody that planned this, that gave this measurement and gives. So I was so interested in it. Then my school also brought in technical drawing, which then I now found a strength in it in my early years. Yes, my technical drawing was both even gave me that hope that okay, this is something I would love. That I was basically using pencils, but I was using rulers, French curve, set square as guidance and guidelines. I won't lie to you. I won't say I'm not a religious person, but I believe in my spirituality and Christianity. That also helped me because I spoke to God about it. In as much as people find it, I spoke to God about it, and it was just the sign that I needed from that part one. And I went to science class, did technical drawing. In fact, I was the only person that did technical drawing in that axis that year, 2015. I was the only person that did technical drawing that year. And Alagbado axis. The woman was shocked and was like, you're doing technical drawing. Because I had another course back then that was clashing with it, was an entrepreneur. And I need to pass, all these credits to get to university and stuff. But technical drawing was good. Funny enough, it came out average because the person that was teaching me back then, I won't say, but at least it gave me that right push that yes, I could go in line with this. And ever since then, I've been pondering up on architecture. Then why Ife? How did Ife come into the picture? So it is a long journey, it's a long process. So I finished school 2015, and I think one of the person I'm going to say shout out to is my mom, because my mom really, my parents in general, but my mom she was just it for me in the sense that when I got out of school, she just was like, do you know, this is my son's strength. My mom is someone that believes, oh, you don't have to sit in one place. This is what they've told you. She knows what you love doing. She will find a way to put you into it. And so I registered with, roadside. I won't say with draftsmen, that was at the age of 15, by the way. I was new to this. I had to jeopardize my 1 year. I can do this, I can do that, I can start hustling. I had to start learning as a draftman back in 2015 while pursuing my admission. But at first, he was not in the picture, I'm not going to lie. It was University of Lagos.
Oh, you wanted Unilag?
Yes, I wanted Unilag. Because I was because I was a Lagos boy, city boy things now. You want to be that. You just want to be that Lagos space because you grew up in Lagos. I finished from Unilag. It was very popular stuff back then. First, they started Jam kicked me out. You know how the country is, and I kept on pushing. In fact, eventually, I was even opportune to, on the long run, go to FUTA for their pursuit here, and FUTA also kicked me out. Then I started looking at other schools, Nigerian schools. In fact, I was considering a lot of options, but I was still staying on to architecture because it was just something. Anytime I just draw the line and I just feel successful at it, I'm doing it right. Like there's this inner joy, no matter the stress that comes with it. That just kept, that drive just kept going. 2015, 16, 17. Funny enough, I wrote OE twice. Yes, I wrote OE system twice. The first time I wrote it, Jam was good. It was Jam. Wasn't it? Then I was like, would I go through this process again? Like I was really mentally drained. I was really like having a lot going on. Like I had friends that were already done with school. Those were like 4 years now. 4 years is enough for you to earn a degree. Like done with school. But still, I was still glad that they were, the ones that like helped me out with the whole pushing of that thing. They didn't even let it look like, oh, you are still on for this social amount of years, you cannot achieve your dreams and all. And honestly, when I tried to do it the second time, I put my mind to it, I put God into it. I got the admission. And that's when the journey started, 2019, right? Yes, I'm correct. 2019, OE architecture. I was new to the environment, new to everything, new to the system, coming from, I've gone to private school all my life. I'm coming to a federal school setting. So you have to adapt to a new system. Meanwhile, I was still doing draftsmanship for like those 4 years. You understand? Distance. But yeah. That was like one ride. I knew that, yes, because I learned a lot during that process. During that time, that 4 years of my life, it was like building me for the next 4 years to come, in whatever school I was going to be, where I found myself in our family at Bolu University. So I guess that's it.
So would you say, okay, let me know. I was about to ask, would you say it was worth it, but we still get it because you called it architecture, like at the beginning. So let's not even go there first.
Okay.
Let me ask you for 2 experiences.
Okay.
You tell me the funniest thing that has happened to you in our department, and you tell us the worst thing that has happened.
Okay. Funny in the sense that is in terms of architecture, it can be anything.
Architecture, related to the department or to the course.
Funniest thing that ever happened to me. Funniest thing. That one is deep. You know what? Let me start with the worst. That one did my mind. Do you filter on this show?
No.
Okay, good. But it's well, funny enough, that was like the most remarkable year that I had because that was like the toughest year in architecture school. Like my whole experience was part three. Shout out to the jurors and everybody, and my friends, my colleagues, my people that we shared the same experience together. So I don't know, there was this particular design we were doing. Was it filling station or church Pentecostal church? No, I think it was filling station, yes. Filling station design. I literally like the one thing about me is I love to reference. When you correct me about something, I'll reference, you know, the correction and stuff. So there was this thing that happened, thinking my work was good and I should get the go ahead, for the final because I think we dragged that project. If I am, I'm not sure.
It's filling station.
It was filling station. Yes, we dragged the project. Where we
For months actually.
good. Lori, can you drive? Can you drive a truck? Emma Binu, sorry, sorry, I just have to say that. But still, yet I actually learned. But okay, I don't know how to drive a truck. I don't know how to. It doesn't necessarily. The knowledge is already in the book. You can see, okay, you taught was the practical aspect. But I think, regardless if you are going to.
I don't have context for this. Can you drive a truck thing? Like, was that what he said during the jury? He asked you if you could drive.
Can you drive a truck? Sholewa Dangote truck. Yeah. I said no. Then I said, look at this. This cannot work. It was all just red painting. Me, I even like colors normally, but that was just a monochrome.
Which paper did you use? Did you use ink or embossed cardboard?
It was not embossed yet too. It was ink. It was the normal paper. But the normal paper, we have done case study like 10 times. That was what was frustrating to me, that I was not getting the go ahead, and I put in a lot of work with all the corrections. I did my research. And sir, you say we should always reference the handbook. I think that was what. I think there was something that, because I won't lie to you. I don't know if I should say this one. After that jury, I literally went home, I sat down, and I was in tears. Like, to show you how, because it was very personal to me, because I just knew that, I just feel like I'd done a lot of research, and before I could come up with that my plan or my schematics, I had to reference the handbook, which was like the central to, let's say, the architecture Bible, to what we were learning and how we were taught and how we were said, like, we should go around with planning our spaces. Reference it. In fact, I had to cut it out. I printed it, put it on the sheet. So when I'm explaining, it's not like I'm just speaking gibberish. I'm showing you that, so this is what's happening here. This is it. And this is the same context. You're like, no, this is not our context. It cannot work. It cannot work. All just because the road movement or the road sign was showing, oh, this is coming from the left. You say it's not, and this is not you. I said, sir, that's what's in the handbook. That's what I studied. And I'm very aware that if I'm going to plan mine, I'm looking at the context of where our site is. I won't plan like that. After saying all of that, it's still, you are not ready. I think something like you do have talents. Yeah, you are something. Well, I can't even remember. I'm sorry. I just can't.
Are you sure you can't remember?
I'm not. Yeah, I can't remember. Honestly, if I remember, I will say it. I would say it if I can remember. I would say it. More like. But this thing sounded like more like, you're always trying to, but you are not it. You get what I'm trying to say? Yeah, I'm not. I also seeing that something that I love to do. Like, I think one thing people misunderstand about me is when I do my work, they really I don't know. Some people have this my energy man shit. Pointing used to do too much. I only use this. It's just my own way of. I don't know. I think I have a syndrome that is, if I'm not detailed enough with what I am doing, I won't be satisfied enough. It will just be like there are errors all over my work. So I just always want to put in my effort, regardless of whatever we say, anybody will say. But when somebody else, passes by, I'm like, oh, it will stop and be like, how did this work? Like, there's a thought process to it. It's not that I just complete and just boom. But that was like the worst experience because it actually made me cry. But aside that, my other studios were chill. Studio 2 was chill. Studio 4, chill but very tactical. Studio 3 has to be the highlight of the whole architecture thing.
Same for me.
But funny moments, I don't know for now, I can't remember. Maybe if I remember the long run, I'll talk about
I
it.
can't remember any
I
funny
swear.
experience.
Like funny, like in what context? Is it that maybe
There was nothing that cracked you up in your entire 4 years.
Oh,
In architecture.
okay. Hey, I'm sorry. I like this person, but regardless, I just need to say it. You know, there's this is our lecturer back then. Studio 3 too. But Studio 3 in our core class. Hey, if you miss it in Studio 3, trust me, bro. How can you come to the class, sit in front of your students, tell them, oh, you are doing a course that has to do with calculations. Tell them you are reading to them from a textbook. Yeah. This is this and that. This is that. Oh, this, that. I remember giving us. Why you laughing?
Do you know what? Wait. Okay. When you first started describing the experience, part 3 was so messed up that I was literally calculating which one could it be.
Hold on. So everyone is like, oh, this. You are reading to us calculations. It was encoded by 2 wonderful lecturers of our department that it is well. When we come, write the whole thing on the board, leave, and just see 2 plus 2, as you can see on the board, it is 4. It's different from saying 2 plus 2 is 4, and this is how we get 4. Do you understand? How do we get to 4? This is how there's a different process. But this one, we write it 2 plus 2, as you can see, is 4. 1 minus 10, as you can see, is minus 9. As you can see. Okay, so this is, take home. Do it. Next class we'll talk about it.
At what point was the total calculation?
Hold on. This was the funny part. So we're preparing for a test. And there is one likely possibility by the lecturer is that he brings out his test question. We already know we have studied this progression kind of. Okay, give us from one of those examples, so we need to study. And some of us are started, doing the research, the gurus among us, and some of them serious ones like us that we wait for the gurus to come and teach us for us to understand what has been taught. So imagine the gurus of the class asking the lecturers in the lecturer section that, sir, this, and the man is like, I say, sir, can you please help us just solve it? It was like, don't worry, when you reach the exam hall, I mean the test, you'll be able to, you figure it out.
Why don't I remember this part?
In fact, Samuel rest easy, please rest, brother. Samuel was there. Samuel was in front. In fact, I think it was Samuel that asked. It was like, sir, this so question. Can you please help us show us on the board? It's like, he looked at the question like, and is it going to come out? Well, I know. He said, well, I think he wanted to start writing it. The next thing was, you know what? Just find the way and look at the way I did the example. You figure it out. Don't worry, the test is next week. Would it come out? I don't know. Would it come out? I don't know. Just prepare. Structures that are architecture students. We don't even know why we're adding 2 plus 2. We don't know why we're adding 2 plus 2. Okay.
So that's the funniest thing.
It was funny to me because how will I be doing a course that has to do with mathematics and I don't know how they are getting this 2 plus 2 and what is the reason for the 2 plus 2? It's not being taught. No. That was the first. It's also funny because Spencer, so I'm sorry, why are you teaching the calculation course? Just teach us something that you just dictate and just leave the class. Let someone who can handle calculations and do it very well. Then we'll not be studying a whole structure and be bringing it a day before the test just to give him back to back.
The second half of the course, was it bad?
Second half of the course. Second half of the course. Was there a difference?
Acoustics.
Was there a difference?
No, there was difference.
Was there a difference?
There was difference, Joe.
Something decibel. After all the decibels we didn't see 1 decibel inside the exam.
Did you say decibel?
I am there. Is it sweet? I know I am there. Remember? Sir. But we are grateful to God, Charlie. No. It's actually really came out well. But on the long run, I wouldn't personally say the way we understand structures is quite different from the way we are taught in actually. This our architecture school. It's not like it's just we are just doing the number figures for doing sake. We are doing more of if I do it, if I were you, I would do it like this. Do it like this. I will take it like this. Yeah.
You know this thing is
I don't know. Sit down.
That was how we, yeah. I'm sorry I'm being dramatic. It's just my nature. Thanks for having me.
Remember how we had to study when we were studying for this thing, for structures exam, when me, you, Samuel, and Dapo had to look for building students to teach us this thing.
Oh my goodness.
I did that.
Oh my goodness. It got to one point. The building student that because they are doing that they are calculating, the guy was confused. He was confused. Imagine the lecturer has not even taught us. Because there were multiple methods for that. The building student brought another method.
You know bending moment stuff.
Bending moment and shear force.
Shear force.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I think it was a time, Sha.
As in.
And funny enough, I think part 3, aside part 4, part 3 was the class I didn't believe I had one of the best results in my whole time. I'm not even lying to you. I'm not joking. I had very good results. Like, I had very good results generally in part 3. Part 2 was where we were having high hopes that sure. From left and right.
You're actually right. Part 3 and 4 were my best results.
Part 2. MMS. We're long.
Since you did not do MSc with us and you went for NYSC, can you tell us how NYSC has been for you?
First and foremost, if you know you don't have any business with 9 to 5, I repeat, 9 to 5, NYSC may not be for you. And another thing, according to me, architecture is a professional course. What I have learned, architecture is a professional course. It's more about your skill set. It's more about how you can position yourself in the building industry. That's the way I see architecture now. I'm sorry, because formerly before we say every architect must know how to draw. The architects are, bro, what do you do? Like they always say it. I think some people are just loading tiles to the site and they're making their money, but they know how to make the right dimensions, right quotations. So that's why I feel like no knowledge is lost from what the QS we've been doing and stuff. Like no knowledge is lost, but architecture is spontaneous. It's not just sitting down, but it is good as an architect when you know how to read plans, understand. Like you are not just the regular, person that sells tiles. Like you are more professional about, advising the client. Maybe your client now wants to do styling for a supplier, tile supplier as an architect for a contract now. Your supplier your client wants to do tiling for his, and he's picking an off, tiles for his bedroom texture that is super glossy, and you're looking at it like, sir, with what I'm seeing here, these are the implications if you do this. A tiler that is looking for his own pocket and day-to-day earnings will not tell you. In fact, he will let you install it. Your engineer will look at it and say, you're not supposed to use this tile. You will break it. You come back and buy another tile from me. It's more about it's profit. But as an architect, you're professional about it because you need something that can implicate you in the future, on the long run. If you are being registered and somebody's saying, you don't know where you're. That's one thing I tell people even generally. You are doing a building. Okay, let me give an instance. The building that, by the grace of God, I'm currently supervising with my boss.
Boss man.
I beg you. The bricklayers that were on that site initially, oh my goodness. And you will learn so many things, so many construction techniques. You might fall in love with different things when you are really in the practicing, like when you're really practicing. Or these guys are doing, for an architect who is like an entry level architect, like graduate architect, like I barely even know so many things about supervision, but I could know that this thing is off. Can't you see it? Do you understand?
What happens on not plumb?
So it's not just about being plumb. When you're not doing something right, you're not applying you're not mixing the materials well, you're wasting materials, you are being nonchalant about your job. Maybe you're supposed to work on this social time to do so, because you are not under supervision, you are just doing anything you want. Do you get what I'm trying to say? And we brought in new hands. In fact, the client was so pissed. In fact, the client had to carry stick to pursue them off the side. You see drama, you see live drama on site, and you be like, people are really serious about business, because you can't be putting in millions into buildings and one person is coming to say. And one thing is, if somebody sees it like that, that's your portfolio. See what this quack guy did for me. Before you know, around that area, around that club, everybody they are avoiding you. They are avoiding because you're on the radar. And now this also person do this thing that they were complaining about. You want to employ me to what's the contract? Now imagine yourself putting yourself in the position of an architect.
Jesse.
So sorry.
Oh, this nigga has
You can call me
through that
that.
session.
Hi,
Shout out to Jesse for holding me a painting.
it's Jesse, not Jesse.
Oh, Jesse,
Yeah.
whatever, you see what
Yeah.
painting.
You
You
can
going
bring
like
the money and I'll hit you over anytime. Nice, this
It was supposed to be free, bro. But,
No,
sorry,
no,
back to our
follow me.
podcast. Back to our session, I'm sorry.
You were talking about.
Yeah, so for the NYSC part, so I've learned a lot, and one reason why I would say, except you are banking on, being in the office, doing more of the, the documentation part of architecture, then you want to work in an office setting, a professional setting under people, you should do the NYSC. Or please make sure you have a very good and sounding portfolio, so you have an edge when they are picking like coppers to be applying for jobs, or trying to post coppers. They post you somewhere that once they see the quality of you, they know, oh, this person we can't do, but give him something good.
Sorry, I've been wanting to ask, what's the application process like
For
to like an NYSC?
Oh, okay, so
Copper.
I heard they've changed the whole process now, but there's one time, the one I did, one regular one, you just do the registration, you pay, I think you make payments for mobilization, you create a profile. So you go to the any registration center, tell them to register you. Then you fill in your details, stuff like that. You upload, I think you upload your result or something. Then they validate it. Then after some days, you get your posting letters. I can't really put up, but because now I'm hearing you have to submit your thesis.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, after they post you've gone to camp.
You're going to camp.
So
If you're not
how
okay
do
with
you
the
now-
environment, you can apply for redeployment. But it must be a valid reason.
Okay, so after camp,
In
how
camp.
do you get to? What's the process
To
to
re-
get to the firm that you work in?
Okay, so after you're in camp, you'll be on the final day of your in camp activities, in camping activities, you'll be given the posting letter. So that posting letter will let you know, oh, this is the next step. You are supposed to report to that will be your PPA, your place of primary assignment.
Mm-hmm.
So that place of primary assignment is where you are supposed to be fulfilling your duties as that particular profession you are doing. So you are supposed to report there, alert the employer. They will do like a short screening, that's per se, because you are going to take a slip to them to know if they accept or reject you. But once they reject you and they find you not qualified, you have to bring start the whole process again. You have to report back to your local government so they can find another firm that suits you get. And if it's for like other courses that are not really professional, I see them, they post them to schools. They start to teach, and that's it. Yeah.
So that's it.
Yeah, that's it now.
Because I was
It's not
wondering
so-
how, because okay, now I know someone that requested a copper. So
Okay.
So-
That's
like how do you get to specific firms? Like let's say I have my eye on this particular firm, I want
Okay.
to work here.
so,
Let's say I've worked my posting.
Mm.
See, I'll just go and submit the letter.
No, not well. The thing is that the NYC system now is so broad. They are doing a lot of changes, like they're making it really difficult. Most if you are from a particular state, just zero that there's a high chance that you'll not be able to serve in that state. If you schooled in a particular state, there's a high chance that you're not coming back to that state. If you schooled in maybe secondary school, you schooled in Ogun, university schooled in Ondo, you were brought up in Lagos. Just know that those states, they are out of the and they either post you somewhere, you understand, out of those states. But if by any chance, you have had that experience in Lagos and stuff, but if you are not from Lagos, maybe you are from Ogun State or Ondo, there's a high chance you can still do your redeployment down to Lagos. But you have to go with your request letter to camp.
Oh, okay.
To camp. that means you already have like a relationship, like you're already working in that firm. You have to take it to camp. You understand? So when you take it to camp, during the registration process, you have to show them, oh, you have a request.
Stop banging table.
No.
Yeah, putting work for Julius. How is he going to edit all this stuff out? Okay, I'm listening to you.
So that's basically, and the other way is after camp, if you are not okay with the state you are, maybe because of insecurity, stuff like that, you want to be with your man, for the married people. Yeah. Why did you say?
So after NYSC, what are your plans? If you don't mind me asking, what's the next 5-10 years like? You know the process now. You first work 3 years, write professional exam, so and so. Like me now, I'm thinking of academia.
Oh, okay.
And I know you. It's looking like you're not interested in academia. So what are your plans?
Should every day I keep on evolving when it comes to architecture, because I keep on finding different things I always fall in love with. And I've fallen in love with not just putting degree first, because when we look at the great architects from Frank Gehry and the likes, these people were not, it wasn't their masters and stuff that defined them, it was their works that spoke for them. So my architecture ideology is not just being, the only sad part about it is, people might tell you you can't be called an architect because this is your not registered, blah blah blah. But to me, if that's what people recognize you as from your work, I think that's valid enough. For getting your masters is also good. It's also a good thing, because it's more like, to me, it's more like expanding your knowledge. And if I probably want to even do masters, I don't even necessarily need to do masters in architecture. Maybe masters in something that would provoke my inner creativity. Let me put it in that manner. It can be masters in maybe construction techniques, something
so
deeper,
yet,
like masters in might be in ecological design, like something still around architecture. Like, what is architecture? But quite, you'll be going quite different from just drawing regular plans alone. You have more thought process to it. You are more intentional about what you are doing. So more crafts. If it's real estate, you are going larger. If it is, so this business in architecture is different. Well, for the next 5 years, as for me, next 5 years, hopefully I'm looking to get my master's done in that 5 years. And aside that, but I really want to be solid in the market. When I mean solid in the market, I really want to know what works for me. I'll be looking at different opportunities from not just drafting of plans alone, but also engaging in the building and construction industry in general, from supplying of materials project management. You understand what I'm trying to say? So it's not just for me to just stay fixated in one place that it must have to be drawing of lines and doing 3D models. No. So I just want to be, let me just say I feel like it will happen with my mood changes. This was very seasonal, and I feel like to me it will help my growth naturally. I'm not just, because I believe architecture is just too broad for you to just see just encompass it into one building or one specific thing that you should be doing. So my master's done. For now, I'm looking at masters in something that has to do with ecological design. That's sustainability, preaching sustainability, because that's one of the major discourse from now and it will last for a very long time. Because resources every day keep on perishing, and it's carbon footprint is something that is everywhere, even from tech to not just building alone. So it's everywhere, something that I know that, and it's very fun. Trying to do things that you are doing it, you are being innovative about it without harming the existing ecosystem. So I think ecological design for me right now is doing it. Infusing a lot of planting, landscape, with buildings, having better,
Sure, there's any Nigerian school that can handle this?
Well, I did quite a number of research. If you are talking about being specific, I'm sorry to say, but I think now they just say you became a faculty. I think OU no longer will have that system. But Covenant is one, and yes, Covenant has that quality. They have that quality because they are more specific. Yes, I think Covenant they have sustainable, real estate, and For the master, they have, I
There's
think they have, you don't, they have,
interior.
yeah, more interior
Landscape.
and landscape. They have landscape. They have more specific, streamlined specializations.
Mm.
But besides that, God will bless us with better opportunities. Can be other countries in Africa. It can be anywhere. So I feel like my own architecture is not just to be in one place. You have to experience it. Different countries. Look at
The
what's
way you're
happening.
moving your hand too. I can see it. I can see. So you are
Experience
very
it.
spontaneous.
Yes.
So meaning you not even like office job now. 9 to 5.
I've tasted it. It's not. I don't think it's my thing to do. I feel like if you want to do office job, it should be like at my own freeway. I just go to the office 2 hours or 1 hour, and I just leave and go back to my house. I feel like I'm more creative when I'm personal.
You are a consultant. That's your job.
I pray I'm able to actually bring a lot of solutions to architecture in general, and part of contributing to the image of architecture in Nigeria. I know it's a big role, it's a huge thing, but let's see how it goes. Let's see how it plays out.
I can see big things happening for you.
Amen. Amen. Not only God of you.
Let me ask you something. Now, this particular question, I've been hearing different type of mediocre takes. But this one, let me ask you, what's your architectural hot take? What's a genuine opinion you have that will be considered controversial to other people concerning architecture?
Concerning architecture. A genuine opinion concerning architecture that other people will not find. What's this boy saying, right? No, that's
all that they will strongly disagree with you.
That's deep, because I feel like I have a lot of things to say, and I don't know where I start like this. I'll be entering from one to another.
Enter.
So I think I was saying something. I think I've mentioned it quite about things. Architecture isn't just about buildings. It's not just about buildings. It's like the whole ecosystem.
Is that your hot take?
For now, yes. But there's a reason why I'm saying that.
I'm not collecting that one as your take. You have something you have in your mind that you're like, okay, is there not anything that you've seen in the way people build or design, like currently now, that you're like, if I come out and see this one?
I've ranted about it which day on Twitter. Next. Hey! We are going somewhere.
Yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why I'm even going to talk about ecological design. And it's more in particular with our current real estate. Real estate has boosted our economy. Good. Great. They're doing a nice job. Good. Great. I'm not discriminating that fact. But you guys are harming us. Let's forget the materials. Bro, why are you doing a 600 by 1,200 frame windows in a living room? There is over oh my goodness, like there's a lot of it in Lagos. Then you have two of them placed at more aesthetically pleasing. They are not even functional. You'll be inside the house like you're in oh my goodness. Trust me, I think I have been talking about this a while, and I think I told Timothy subconsciously about that. Bro, this window thing is causing a lot of problem in Lagos. It's causing a lot of, even in general architecture right now. Like you're just looking at the whole building and now they're even single pane windows, like single faced windows. They will just put one and say there is aesthetically pleasing. Please, how are you to find comfort inside that space?
Bruh. They are managing money.
That's no management too. That's they should find something. I think NIA and the likes, they should find something to do about that. We can still achieve all our 900. Keep it a larger frame height. 1.5. Let's play around you want to play around beauty, right? Or from longer shapes. Make it more functional. Floor to ceiling. Or find cantilevers to shade out the sun, cut out the sun. Let it be functional. When people open windows, use bilateral system, different system. Introduce. Let's go back to what we built, please. Because come on, that window. I'm not this one because you go to it's fine. POP. This. And we're in a country where electricity. We all know how it is. I don't even need to talk very much. How many people can burn fossil fuel? And it's not even good. It's when you are even already harming the ecosystem. So these are the things that they are even trying to cope going back to. So that alone, I'm sorry, and I'm sorry. That's something that I dislike.
And we don't even have a matter.
I mean a matter.
No, I'm saying that even with the way they are doing small window, you think okay, well, at least the weather will be good in December.
That window problem to me. There are ways you can make your building beautiful without making them using toilet window frame sizes for. You can't even know the difference between a toilet window now and sitting room window. Like, why will you be giving me 600 by? Please, if I don't have light in my house, national grid for, how am I supposed to survive for the next 2 days? Imagine I cannot run fuel because diesel is at that the crazy. I don't even know how much they sell all those things right now. And solar is not everybody that can afford it. It's not everybody that can afford it. So what are we saying here? So if as architects, these are the things that comfort is very, very underrated. Imagine I'm trying to process my thought and I'm in the living room, they catch me. How am I even process thoughts? In fact, sometimes I even hear some people that when they sweat, they have constipation. So there are a lot of things there are a lot of effect buildings have on us as humans. And for me, my hot take right now on Nigerian architecture currently, that they're doing a good thing when it comes to the building industry. And so an architect, the windows they have to change. It has to go. We have to be more creative around our window design and the sizes. They are not functioning. Functionality is zero. It's zero. I'm sorry. It is zero.
That's the first one that I agree with.
No, it is zero.
You know, my own hot take is related to Windows too.
No, it has to be Windows. See, I think no. According to me, for Nigeria, I was speaking with some of the workers on site that I love the way the building industry has been going like for the past. If you know what you are doing and you're in the building industry, you get it right. You don't even need to do so much. You will get it right. All you just need is your effort. Do you understand? There's people that they just be on site. Imagine I'm working in a better system where I'm getting paid hourly, and I'm spending 6 to 7 hours on site. Do what I have to do. The solution I have to do. I go to my house. In a week, I'm getting paid, and I'm working with hours. I know what I want to do. I am doing it right. But yeah, it is well. But you're in a country where the construction industry is booming, real estate is booming. But our real estate, our developers, they are not even helping us because they just, once they do something here, they think they can just replicate the same thing inside another place. They're the same building, same size. They do not even consider the process, how would I going to say it? They did not do any form of site analysis, any form of analysis on the context of where they want to build. Maybe that place, there's a lot of sun. This place is always very humid. This place has more heat because every region has different context. They have different weather today. So they did not look into all those things. Everybody, they don't want to build the same thing in Lekki phase 1. Let's go and build it in Akoko. They will just.
I was about to say Songo.
Oh my God, Songo is even Ogun State, so they allow them. All these ones, they just copy and paste. I don't work with that one before, so it's not today. At least those times, we had windows that were spanning 1.8, 6-foot windows. They were very functional. My grandma, if you go to my grandma's house in this thing there, she doesn't need fan. So when I tell you,
even though the buildings on
what is soon? I'm sorry for people that don't understand you, but I'm not being sorry, chat.
It's even showing in all the buildings on campus. Windows were big now.
They were enough to ventilate, from ventilation
to the floor.
I'm even still shouting about just ventilation. But lighting, how many lights is that window bringing into the building? And you still have curtains, you still have things that will create more heat, accumulate more heat, take out more light. You're having dark rooms, dark corners, dark places. It is where God will help us. But please, our window designers, our architects should be very cautious about it. When they say that it's aesthetically pleasing, but you can advise your clients to not be functional.
Okay. We're almost at the end. Stay with me. Now, this one is what I want to. This my boss side that is coming out. Do you have any grievance, complaints, or compliments for anybody in our class that you've not told them before?
Grievance, complaints, compliments. more. I think I have people in that section, but complaints. Complaints. Am I allowed to say this?
See, I
I will
think
scatter.
about
I will
it.
scatter tables.
That's what I want. Yeah, scatter it.
I
Yes.
don't want scatter
I
table.
want chaos.
I don't want scatter table. Okay. Let me start with compliment.
You don't have to mention the person's name.
Yeah, I'll start with compliment. There's somebody that everybody knows that the person needs to put in the hard work, regardless of whatever the lecturer does.
Mm.
Regardless, the person was this thing was a direct entry student, so I knew I want to be very specific. I want to compliment the person. Like this person, this guy will put effort into his work. You know that yes, regardless he put the effort, but they always make it look like there was nothing there. Thankful to the lecturers on the long run from Studio 4 and the likes. They made this effort look better because I can't imagine myself putting in that much effort as that person, and it's looking like I am not doing anything.
Who's the person?
There's nothing to show for it. I'm going to say shout out Boboyi. Boboyi was really no. I'm not going to lie to you. No. Boboyi. See, and Boboyi. Not funny thing. Boboyi was the first person that made us know how to do what do you call these things? Special analysis. We don't do it. I won't say we don't do it. We're not taught kind of. Because Boboyi we put in the effort. There was one time Boboyi did. What he used bamboo. I learned a lot from people. That's what people don't understand. Though. I can just be walking around and I just click what you are doing and like I love the fact that this is the pattern at which you are thinking. Like that's what people want to hear. Well, imagine seeing somebody's work with a lot of effort, but because of you might feel is this person not doing too much from your part because of your own experiences? They are saying this cannot work. But trust me, no, that effort, Boboyi had it. And he was consistent till the end. Regardless of what was happening, he was consistent till the end. I remember one time now, what did he do? Was it chopsticks or there was one particular place, the restaurant. That project was so analyst. He analyzed it properly. Like you will see, this is how I come up with my concept. This is how, and this is how I was able to reinforce it structurally. And next thing, person saying it cannot work. I believe if Frank Gehry was still alive, he would also agree with me. There's nothing in architecture that somebody will tell me it cannot work. Look at the dancing building to the wall. This thing. Do you even know the kind of? I know there will be criticism about it from years to go, but people also appreciate the kind of mind that has to go through with that kind of creativity and tell people that no, fuck it, I'm going to do this, and you guys will see it. I think that is just the driving force. You should not just allow somebody's opinion. That's why I see people during me. I see it as their own opinion from their own perspective and their own experiences. To now say I have to slow my efforts down. Oh, no, not at all.
So shout out to
Boboyi. If anybody doesn't agree with me, got the best.
No, me, I agree with you.
Got the best.
I've always seen all of us
The
as
best.
hard workers. Some more than others, but I know I respect everybody.
Boboyi is it. Then as for
You don't have any grievance or complaint?
I think the only complaint I have is lucky. I don't have any complaints so far about somebody. I feel like I know I have a complaint, but I can't remember. Maybe because I'm in a new system. I swear I can't remember.
It's okay like that.
Okay.
Now this one is hypothetical. There's somebody that wants to study architecture and wants to pick Ife. You are going to give advice to that person, and then you would leave a message for your future self.
My future self. Okay.
When they are listening back to this podcast.
Okay. So, for the person that wants to study architecture and is coming to Ile-Ife, one thing I was never told about, and if I wish to try, was just be prepared mentally. I am not even going to lie to you. Your mental process or mental way of processing and accepting things, it has to be your priority when you come to Ile-Ife. And don't let Don't let what's draining you mentally. And there's something, there's something the lecturer mentioned when we were in part one that I stuck onto. And ever since then, I just kept on. No matter what is happening to you, it has always happened to somebody else. No matter how terrible it is, it has always happened to somebody else. Don't even think you are the first person or second or the third or the fourth person. Nothing is new under the head. Nothing is new under the sun. You are coming to OAU or Bafemi University. Be rooted and know that yes, you want to come and do this architecture. No distractions. And like I said, mental health first. Your mentee, you have to be ready. See, you cannot have. Trust me, there will be times when you be like, no, I can't do this anymore. I'm giving up. In fact, let me go and find. Can't do me see dramatic cat. I've been concern. And you think that dramatic cat will save you. It's just an OE context in general. But architecture, we all know, is demanding. It's demanding, but you have to be ready. Imagine putting in effort and you are being told that this your effort is rubbish, is trash, you just get out of my face, this. Do you understand? Putting in the effort and you are not getting the compliment. So just be ready for that. Be ready for a lot of that. Don't come, they will say my work is good. Come with the mindset of my work is not good. I have to keep on improving. Regardless of even if your work is hitting that rooftop. No, you have to say no and know that you are not stopping here. You keep on going. You just keep on going because that is all that you need. That's all that you need. I'll take you through your architecture school. Then also don't forget God, because there's nothing we are nothing without our creator, because some directions that he will give you, there are some times that you need to Spirit tell you that this thing you are doing, something will happen. This is the step you should take. This thing will be difficult for you. It's going to be funny for me to say so. You are going to fail studio, but I need you to be strong. Can you do that? 10 units. Holy Spirit, are you mad? You understand? There are cases that will come like that, and you'll be like, and imagine when you take, let's say the studio you are supposed to get a D or E, that would make you tear apart for architecture. Maybe you feel it, and you take it, and you now come out better, and you get like a B or A. I know it might sound foolish to some, but trust me, you will know that there's a progression, there is growth. So that mental health in OU generally, because you're going to see a lot of touching stories in your portal. So it is very, very necessary. As you are waking up, you are seeing 68 in your portal, you are seeing 58, you are seeing 40, you are seeing scores that you just look and just sit down. What is going on? That will make you question. And studio in OU is a sessional course, and which is the core course of the architecture department here. You will know that I'm working Olofa, sitting down.
Like this is
you are no matter the effort you have put into other courses and your studio, you are getting less than a B. That is something is wrong somewhere. And naturally, there are some lecturers that it's their own way of saying they are still justified, that they are professionals. That is what they do. So you have to be ready for all, and don't go and put your head into favoritism, in the sense that you think, this lecturer, this person likes my work. Don't build on that knowledge. You have to, like I say, you have to be rooted and say no. Even if you think, this work is good, this work, you see it as, you are just starting. Expand on it, like that hard work. Keep it up, like keep on pushing. Go out of the box, like go out of your comfort zone and be mentally prepared. I won't even tell you, be mentally prepared. Architecture school, be mentally prepared. OAU architecture school, be mentally prepared, and have faith in God. Then I think you are good to go. And for my future self, when you are listening to this, and you are a very successful person that has contributed to architecture generally, aside Nigeria, just know that you're a very, very, very wonderful person. You're strong, you're intelligent, you're just what the world has been waiting for a very long time, and I know you'll be proud after you listen to this. So anytime you feel, this is happening, things are not going my way, just come back to listen to this podcast. Available as special.
Oh my God.
DejiTheEngine. DejiTheEngine.
You have one of the best sign out messages for yourself.
For real.
Other people are saying leave a message for yourself. They don't know what to say.
No, it's personal. I feel like my architecture journey is very personal. I was telling somebody the other day that no, I'm spilling this. Oh, sorry. If you come across any architecture book on the long run, I'm going to employ a ghostwriter to write my architecture story. Be it successful or not, I know that I'll be successful. But be it successful or not, I'm going to document it out there. Yeah, the journey has to be documented. Like it's just a lot in my head. Like I know what I had to go through to get into the school. I know the kind of caliber of person I was before, and when I went into OU, I know what I had to become. I know my friends, everything was like it was just a lot of process. It was just me experiencing life, reality check, from losing very close friends to people that I really care about, things happening, not getting the right accolades to happening out there, just a lot. But look at us, we are here by the grace of God, and may God continue to keep us all. And yeah, you won't want to do that reunion if you look at but boy, she God don't stop me. I saw your this on on Architectural Digest. They were
Architectural Digest, no.
Celebrity. Yes, no. Yes, you have to dream big. You don't just start small. Start big. So when small comes, you appreciate small. Just think big, start big. But yeah, that's what I have to say, Sha.
That's also banging your table.
If me there, she be that podcast.
Like
it's no good.
Now for
I say now make me this serious for this podcast.
Do you think you have ADHD?
ADHD pass. What's ADHD again?
Attention deficit, something.
Like I can't put my attention in one place for a long time.
No, it's not even that. You are hyper.
Well, I think
and also the attention thing too.
To have short attention span. I think maybe lately yes.
No, it's not about short attention span. It means there's a lot going. I don't know the full details of ADHD, but there's a lot always going on. So anytime you're speaking, your thoughts are always trailing of jumping from one point to another. Actually, that happens to you, Abby.
Yes, is that what ADHD is?
It's the symptom. I can't diagnose you. I'm not a psychiatrist.
Okay. But you did the environmental psychology. Are you reading psychology now?
No, I read tweets a lot.
Tweet? X is your doctor. Oh my Jesus.
No, but you can get some idea.
But what is when I feel like maybe until when stuff like this, maybe in the future you should do it again. When the person is like when we have like yes that let me say retirement. Retirement is like best time to do all these things. It sounds funny. So
we should come back to do this podcast.
Yes,
when we retire.
Bolu.
Are you alright?
So what can you say about your whole architectural journey?
God.
So I come like this way as a gigolo that I am.
Gigolo. Do you know what the gigolo is?
Yes. Gigolo from Isale. Okay, go now, shut my podcast. Thanks for having me.
Where are you walking to now? Anyway, that was Bolu.
That's DejiTheEngine.
Sorry, that was DejiTheEngine.
Like Bankole Bolu as special on higher.
I thought you were walking away. Why did you come back to sit down?
You said I thought you said the show is not over.
Okay, because this is the point where we sign out.
Oh, okay.
So you say this has been. This has been our guest, DejiTheEngine.
Oh, okay.
And I have been the host.
Oh.
Afalabi Bugatti. And our producer is
the one and only. The one and only.
Yes.
Juice, baby. Julius.
Bolu is nice seeing you. I can't even lie.
Yeah. One of a kind. And it's nice seeing you too, Bolu.
Do you have to say
B square? Yeah. Selfie girl.
I don't know when next I'll see you. So
no, you will see me, don't worry.